Check out how VIP did last night. Yes, sir. As y'all seen, VIP killed it once again last night. Sit tight. Stream's about to start in a couple seconds. We'll see you soon. Good morning, guys. Welcome to Plug Talk. We have a guest speaker with us today, PvP Bets. As we're getting the show ready, check out how VIP did last night. Yes, sir. As y'all seen, VIP killed it once again last night. Sit tight. Stream's about to start in a couple seconds. We'll see you soon. Good morning, guys. Welcome to Plug Talk. We have a guest speaker with us today, PvP Bets. As we're getting the show ready, check out how VIP did last night. Yes, sir. As y'all seen, VIP killed it once again last night. Sit tight. Stream's about to start in a couple seconds. We'll see you soon. Good morning, guys. Welcome to Plug Talk. We have a guest speaker with us today, PvP Bets. As we're getting the show ready, check out how VIP did last night. Yes, sir. As y'all seen, VIP killed it once again last night. Sit tight. Stream's about to start in a couple seconds. We'll see you soon. Good morning, guys. Welcome to Plug Talk. We have a guest speaker with us today, PvP Bets. As we're getting the show ready, check out how VIP did last night. Yes, sir. As y'all seen, VIP killed it once again last night. Sit tight. Stream's about to start in a couple seconds. We'll see you soon. Good morning, guys. Welcome to Plug Talk. We have a guest speaker with us today, PvP Bets. As we're getting the show. All right. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Good morning. PvP, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
All right. Perfect, man. Looks like we're good to go. Let me see if I'm missing anything. Don't look like it. All right. Guys, good morning, and welcome to another edition of Plug Talk. As you guys see, we got a guest speaker today. I told you guys that the more we get in depth into this show, the more I'm going to try to bring you, different people to introduce you to, and that's what I'm trying to do. Introduce people that necessarily is not in your circle or in my circle. So it's not going to be people that you see me talk to every day coming on. I'm going to try to bring on people like PvP, who this is the first time that I'm ever going to be talking sports with PvP. So it's going to be just straight off the head between the two of us here. And this is what I'm going to be trying to do with Plug Talk moving forward. PvP, man, I really appreciate you coming on, bro. I'm excited to see what you got today. So we're going to run down the slate. You want to tell everyone a little bit of about yourself and your name, like your brand?
Yeah, man. Yeah, so I've been doing PvP bets for a couple years now. Honestly, started probably like most cappers on Twitter. I really enjoyed betting and then the analysis of betting. So I had no clue where it was going to go, but it took off for me a little bit, which has been nice. I currently cap on Twitter, but also I cap for a couple paid Discords. I cap for Cook the Books, as well as the Diamond Vault. So I've been enjoying my time over there. If anyone's interested in those services, I think my links are in my Twitter bio. But I try to get a play out, at least once a day for free. My main thing is trying to provide analysis for that play. I don't, me personally, I'm not just trying to provide picks, but I'm trying to provide insight so that you know what you're buying into. and you could see that I did the legwork. So that's kind of my claim to fame. Also, big into educating the community. I try to put out posts about different strategies. What EV is. I'm not your guy that's going to put out like 10 unit max whales or anything like that.
I love,
I
but I
just
love those.
yeah, I know, right? So just trying to stay true, for you all and trying to do it the right way.
Absolutely, man. Sounds good, man. Sounds good. I seen some of your, I just seen your content. I went through your page, seen your content. I really liked what I seen, knew that you knew your stuff. And a lot of times I get answers back from people, but when they find out that, oh, it's like a show where they got to come on and actually talk sports, a lot of people don't do it.
Right.
And there's a big difference when you see a capper come onto a show and actually talk, and they're not just behind a logo typing plays. There's a big difference in that, in my
Right.
opinion.
Oh, for
So
sure.
yeah, I mean, it's there's a big difference in that because now everyone's a capper, but no one can really truly get up and just talk sports.
Yeah.
Well, not everyone, but most of them, at least on Twitter anyway. But that's what Plug Talk is, man. We're here just to talk sports, give out some free plays to the community, and like I said, man, I really appreciate you coming in today. So I do a little recap in the beginning of the show, which I'm gonna do now for VIP, and you could do yours as well, PvP. Um, so obviously for my service, the Outlet SV, you guys know that's been coming in here, you guys that know me and know or been coming in here the past week, you guys know I've been on a heater. Last night, we went 1-1, but I absolutely slammed the Rangers. So we got right on that. Holmes, Holmes for the Braves. I had him over 4.5 Ks. Yes.
That was
Yes, he
tough,
did
man.
that. He really did that. He had plenty of opportunities and he just completely shit the bed and they pulled him. But it happens. We move on, but it was a excellent day. Shout out to my or to our MMA capper, the MMA picker. Bro went crazy last night in the Discord. All of his plays are free too. He went absolutely bonkers last night. So UFC was so much fun last night. We had such a good time. We cashed hella bets. I mean, I think he turned 50 into 190. I turned 26 into like 80 something, 90 something. It was a really good night, man. It was a really good night in UFC. It was really fun. And like I said, me and Oliver had a huge collab play on the Rangers last night and we cashed that. So I'm looking to end this week really, really good today. So I'm going to be looking for a sweep in VIP today for sure. PvP, how'd you do yesterday, man?
Yeah, man, I did pretty good. I did have one public play that it was Blanco under 6.5 Ks, and he ended up striking out the last batter that he faced for 7 Ks. So we got hooked there. Overall, though, pretty good day, at least for like kind of the premium service side of things. Just trying to pull it up here. We had so I try to play both. Obviously I have mostly straight plays, but I also try to give promo plays as well. Whether they're on DraftKings or Underdog or whatever. So the ended up going 3-2 on the day, plus 2.05 units. We've also been doing the $10 to 1K challenge, and what's kind of interesting about that, again, like I'm trying to like promote this more responsible side of betting. A lot of people do these challenges and they, not that it's wrong, but they end up making nothing from it. So I do it a little bit differently. I end up clipping 10% along the way. So after each day we pocket 10%, and of course it's nothing in the beginning, but after 3 days you're almost playing with house money. And then when you start getting close to 1,000, you're pocketing quite a bit. So even if you lose a
Yeah,
challenge, you're still profiting from it. So we hit day one yesterday
I love
as
that,
well.
bro. Yeah, that's a dude. That is an excellent idea. It's original. I like that, man. Uh,
Yeah.
and it's something that people don't touch on. I like that, man. That is a really cool idea. And yeah, best of luck with that. That is awesome though. Because let's be real, everyone likes a good to something to follow. You know what I mean? Like, all
Yeah,
right, cool, man. Like PvP bets, I know I'm riding this with them. You know, and it's an extension. You know, day by day, you just follow someone. It's really cool. I
yeah,
like stuff like that, man, because everyone wants to be a part of something. You know, and doing
right.
something like that is extremely fun, especially when you're winning money. And you did it such a unique way. I love that, bro. All right.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, man. So let's get down to business, man. We're going to start this card. So obviously we're covering the MLB. I did hear whispers. I didn't get a chance to answer him yet. Um, but hopefully he knows that he can just come into my show when he wants. I did hear whispers that California Wagers might be coming into the show today and and dropping some gems for the Olympics. He's been absolutely crushing it. So hopefully he does show his face. I don't know if he will, because I haven't got a chance to answer him, and obviously I'm doing the show now. So, but yeah, hopefully he does know that he can just come on the show. Hopefully you're listening, California Wagers, and if you are, join the show. I would love to hear what you got for the Olympics. But other than that, let's get started. PvP bets. Uh, let's cook up some winners, man. Let's cook up some winners.
Let's do it.
Advise all you guys to lock in, grab your coffee, grab your notebook, and grab a pen because we're about to cook. All right. So, first game on the board today, we got the San Francisco Giants. They're playing the Cincinnati Reds. We are at Great American. We got the Giants at a minus 108. We got the Reds at home at a minus 112. We got a total of 9 in this game. It is highly favored to the under 9 at a minus 120. We got Robbie Ray taking the mound for the Giants, and we got Carson Spears taking the mound for the Reds. So this game for me, PvP, I'm going to be looking at the Giants money line, and believe it or not, I'm looking at Robbie Ray's K's. So look, Ray's debut was good, but his last start he struggled, and it was versus the A's. So when you think of Robbie Ray struggling against the A's, you're like, damn, well, does he suck? No, the A's are just playing extremely good baseball right now, and they're hitting the ball extremely well. They are hitting righties, lefties. It doesn't matter what you are, the A's are hitting them right now. They've been hitting them for the last 2 weeks. So we're not going to take that into too much context with Robbie Ray struggling against the A's. He just caught them at a very bad time. Um, you know, I I think I think the Reds are probably going to struggle to put up runs today. I can definitely see that because if you look, the Reds, I mean, they are struggling against left-handed pitching. Their numbers in OPS and ISO are well below league average. They have a very high K rate, which is good for Robbie's K's. And I mean, they just took a no-no from Snell, didn't they? So,
Mhm.
I mean, Spears, he has pitched well. I just trust the Giants as a team overall more in this game today than I trust the Reds. Like I said, they just took a no-no from Snell, who is a left pitcher. I'm not trying to compare Snell to Robbie Ray, but I'm just saying they struggle so much against left-handed pitching right now. Their K rate is through the roof, right? And that might have to do a little bit with going against Snell, might have boosted them numbers a little bit, but still, we know the Reds struggle against left-handed pitching. I think Robbie Ray has a good start. If you're worried about the Giants' full game, which I wouldn't, because personally, I kind of feel like the Giants have the better bullpen. So I think they can get it done. Robbie's Ray's K's are set at 5.5 at a minus 145 today. I'm comfortable with that. I think you can take. I mean, instead of taking the 5.5. I mean, I think we could take the 7+ at a plus 120 and get some plus money with it. So I could see Robbie Ray coming out here and dropping 7Ks today. And I also like the Giants on the money line. PvP, what you got for this game, man? if
Dude,
anything.
we're on the same wavelength with this one, man.
Awesome.
I'm back in the Giants as well. Trying to think, let me pull up some stats here. So, like you mentioned, over the last 14 days, Cincinnati's 25th in OPS, where San Francisco's 13th. They just struggle in general against lefties. So I kind of really like the spot. I'm not a Spears guy. I just kind of think he's just a guy. Whereas I think Robbie Ray, he's starting around the form. And I do chalk that last start up to a pretty good Oakland team. The Oakland offense has been really good lately.
They have
I
been.
want to say over the last 14, they've been top three in OPS.
Yes, bro. They're
And
top three, and I think they're first in ISO or something like that
yeah,
too.
yeah, it's nuts, man. And then, yeah, I'm looking to back Robbie Ray's K's. I always start my research. I'm mostly a player props guy with the
Awesome.
Bad X projections. And they like the over on 5.5. If you kind of want to get spicy with it, put it together, you could do like a 5 or 6 plus Ks in Giants money line parlay. I think
Mm.
that could be a pretty interesting look if you like to play the plus money stuff. But I like Giants money line, and then I like Robbie Ray over 5.5 Ks.
Love it, man. Good way to start off the show on the
That's right.
same page on this one, man. I love it. So there is someone I want to shout out real quick, just in case. I'll feel bad if he does come up here and do it and I didn't say it to y'all. Um, it's Ty France. All right, Ty France. You got the righty on lefty against Robbie Ray. Uh, so France is a name that we have not heard in a while. I mean, I haven't. Um, so, but then again, I don't follow Cincinnati, so I really don't know. But against Robbie Ray, my man has 13 at bats. He has 7 hits. He has 4 singles, 1 double, 2 home runs, only 4 Ks, and he's slugging over 1,000 with a batting average of 539. I like Ty France today against Robbie Ray. Wouldn't be surprised if Robbie Ray throws a meatball, that thing ain't gone. So take a look at Ty France today if he's in the lineup, if he's even still playing. I mean, I just really have not heard anything of Ty France all year. Like, is he playing?
I think he's playing. Yeah,
I
yeah. I
mean,
don't. I
dude,
don't think
I
he's.
have
I think he
not
was
heard.
injured for a little bit.
I think this is the first time that I brought up Ty France, bro, in this year. Like, I shit you
Yeah,
not. That is
he was awesome
unbelievable.
last year.
Yeah, bro, that is unbelievable. All right, but yeah, I mean, he's projected on DraftKings, so I mean, he's got a home run of 475. I mean, I'm just throwing it out there, man. His numbers look good, so they fit my criteria for home runs. So just wanted to shout him out just in case. All right, let's keep it moving, man. Uh,
Sounds good.
Also, chat. Remember, if you guys got anything that you guys like, man, please put it in the comments. Let us know. Or if you got any questions for us about anything, put it in the comments. Let us know, man. I will definitely put you up on screen and we can talk about whatever any questions or any plays you guys like that you want to share. Please share them. All right, we got the D-backs playing the Pittsburgh Pirates. We got the D-backs playing the Pittsburgh Pirates. My bad, guys. I was forgetting to do our banners, man. Um, Let me see here. My bad, guys. I got to bring up my banners. All right, here we go. So we got the Diamondbacks playing the Pittsburgh Pirates today. It looks like the Diamondbacks are plus 130 on the money line, and it looks like the Pirates are at home here at a minus 155 on the money line. We got Ryan Nelson coming out for the Diamondbacks, and then we got that guy, the man, the myth, the legend, Paul Skeens taking the mound today for the Pirates. So you guys aren't going to like this take, but it's okay. I'm used to it by now. We do got a total of 8, by the way, and it's highly favored to the under. But man, you got to give me the snakes in this one, bro. This is too much value for me. So let me explain myself a little bit. Skeens, he has been amazing. I'm not going to sit up here try to act like Skeens has not been amazing. I'm not going to sit up here and try to act like Skeens is not the better starter on the mound today, because absolutely he is, right? And there's no doubt about it. This guy is just phenomenal. I love watching him pitch. I mean, he has took over the pitching game by storm. But Nelson, I'm not just going to ignore the fact that Nelson on the other side has been really turning his season around. And with all the attention on Skeens today, which we know it's going to be, right? It's kind of hard for me not to take the value here with him. I mean, Nelson, he had a 2.41 ERA uh in July, and the Diamondbacks have won 5 straight games that Nelson has started in. They won 7 of his last 8 starts as well. I mean, the Diamondbacks offense can seriously go shot for shot with the Pirates. And then on top of that, I kind of feel like the bullpens are kind of right there. I mean, seriously, at a plus 130, Ryan Nelson has not been bad. To start the year, he has his ERA doesn't look great, but let's be real. Even this line is kind of hinting towards the Diamondbacks here, guys. It looks really, really good to take Paul Skeens at a minus 155. So I'm on the Diamondbacks here at plus money. Give me the 130. Give me Ryan Nelson in this one. I like the Snakes.
Um,
You got
yeah,
anything?
we'll differ a little bit on this one. I have been a Skeens backer, not like most people. I have not been kind of running to his Ks. At this point, 7.5. I don't want to touch that, especially against an Arizona team that doesn't strike out a whole lot.
Yep.
This comes down to me a little bit more that I'm just not a Ryan Nelson guy. He's actually been quite good this year. And I do get that, but he's just a guy that just gives up too much contact. He doesn't get whiffs. Just kind of a bad. Anytime you give up a lot of contact and you don't generate those sort of whiffs or like a super heavy ground ball guy, the variance in your outcomes are just wide. So if I'm looking here, I'm probably looking to take like Skeens to record the win. I'm guessing you can get that around plus money. But yeah, not specifically. Again, I'm not a Nelson guy long term, but you can't really argue against what he's done
No, absolutely
so
not.
far.
Yeah, absolutely not. I love Skeens, man, and it's never easy going against him. So you're getting Skeens today for a win. Is at a plus 120. So
Okay,
that's
I like that.
that's that's not terrible at all. The value is there on that. I would say that. I mean, I can definitely see it happening. Overall, very tough game. Um,
Yeah, I will say one more thing. I will say is
yeah, go ahead.
this is in Pittsburgh Stadium, and this crowd gets up for Skeens, so the energy is going to be insane, like it
Absolutely.
has been. I mean, the moment he throws that first pitch, the crowd's just going nuts. So they should have the energy behind him too.
Absolutely. I agree. Um, I don't I'm not necessarily taking any batters, man. I mean PvP like Skeens. I like Nelson today. Maybe first 5 under. Maybe first 5 under, maybe. Sounds like maybe something we're coming to a little bit of an agreement on here, maybe. But yeah, it's a tough game.
Yeah,
All right.
something I always look at too, just kind of like a novelty prop. For a while, I was hammering on FanDuel Paul Skeens' first pitch under 99 miles an hour,
Mm,
and that hit like 6 games in a row, including like the All Star game. But now they've got a juice to like minus 220, so it's not worth playing. One thing I do always take a peek at, obviously Skeens is a huge K guy, and then Pittsburgh presents as a good strikeout matchup. So I always kind of take a peek at the both pitchers to record 1+ strikeout in the first inning, and then on the other side of that, 2+ strikeouts in the first inning, because Skeens is almost a lock to get one in the first inning. And then again, Nelson's not a big K guy, but he gets a good matchup in Pittsburgh.
dude, that is actually a really good betting market. The first strikeouts in the first inning, that is a really good betting market that does produce
Mm-hmm.
value. So I love that, man. That is actually a really good look. Um I like that a lot. All right. Next game we got, guys. We got the Toronto Blue Jays playing the New York Yankees. We are in the Bronx, so we're at Yankee Stadium today. The Blue Jays are coming in at a 205, where the Yankees are at a minus 250. Yes, sir. They are making us pay for them Yankees today. And they ain't playing, man. They want all that money for the Yankees today. Um, so we got a 9.5 favored to the under. It looks like we got the Blue Jays bringing out Rodriguez, and then we got the Yankees bringing out Garrett Cole. Let me see here. So we ain't got no numbers on Rodriguez, obviously, against this New York Yankees lineup. I did an article on this game, and you guys probably aren't going to like this one either because we've been backing the Yankees a lot lately, but I'm going to fall off the train here. I'm going to try to take a stab with the Blue Jays in this one, man. Uh, I know it sounds a little odd, but I'm kind of just going to step away from the public on this one, and I'm worried about fading Cole. I am. I'm the Yankees, especially with how hot their bats have been lately. It's hard because this team is always just one batter away from either taking the lead or blowing the game wide open. I mean, that's why it's so hard to fade the Yankees. Like yesterday, we were on the team total for the Yankees in here. It's just, I don't think the Blue Jays are just going to roll over here. I don't. I mean, I can see them coming out, man. Uh, you know, it's value to me. I'm probably not going to bet it, but it's value. I know Rodriguez didn't look good in his last start, but he's going to have to come out and do something, right? I don't know, man. Maybe I'll stay off this game. I know one thing I am going to take though is is Vladdy. I am going to take Vladdy against Garrett Cole today. I can't pass it up. I mean, he hits Garrett Cole pretty well. You know, he's got 32 at bats. He's got 11 hits, six singles, three doubles, two home runs, only three strikeouts, which is impressive to me. He's slugging 625. He's got a batting average of 344. I mean, I really do like Vladdy today. I mean, his numbers are really nice, and I got a bunch of trends back in Vladdy here as well. So I'm probably going to stay off this game. Something is telling me to not back the Yankees today. They have made us a lot of money in the past week or two, the Yankees. Something's telling me the Blue Jays are going to take this game. I don't have much backing it because we don't have much on Rodriguez, but I know he's good. I know there's value here. It's just finding it. But I definitely do like Vladdy a lot today. That's probably going to be one of my better bets today is Vladdy some type of way. Hits, runs, RBIs, any way you could take them. I'm probably going to put him in a DK double chance home run, probably with Aaron Judge. So that's where I'm at.
Yeah, I think this is a tough one. I mean, there's just so much juice. Even
Yes.
I think I would be comfortable maybe using the Yankees in like a parlay, like as a parlay piece money line. I don't want to lay. I don't think the 1.5. Um, Cole has been like kind of rounding into form, but he's still getting hit really hard, which has me concerned. What I love about this Yankees lineup, man, is they just get on base all the time. So I'd be looking at Juan Soto walk. He's just been like printing on that prop, especially of late. So I take a look at that. I think Jazz is worth a look. If you're trying to like a hit parlay or total bases. For Judge, I think Judge is always worth a look. The only problem is he's so hot right now that they just walk him all the time.
Right.
So I always look at his live walk market. Unfortunately, if they intentionally walk him, it's a void. But I think it's always worth a look. Personally, I never, when he's this hot, I never like to use his hit prop in a parlay because, again, he might get walked 3 times in one game. If you're going to target
Absolutely.
Judge, target the home run, target the total bases. I personally don't think there's value in just him getting a hit. And then, the other side, Vladdy has been on fire. I've taken him in a couple home run parlays of late. Like you said, he's hitting Cole well, and on top of that, Cole is giving up a ton of hard contact. So you got to love, his total bases, his HRR, or maybe
Absolutely.
his home run prop.
Yep. Absolutely. And that's the thing. We see it all the time with Cole. Cole, he'll lock down, but them solo home runs are coming. Okay? They're coming. He's
Yep.
going to give up a he's going to give up a solo home run, and it would not surprise me if it's not going to be in the first inning. Like seriously. And then he just locks in. So it happens all the time, man, with Cole. So he gives up home runs, but my man gets his
Yep.
Ks. Can't argue the fact that Cole is definitely coming into form. He's too good not to. He is just simply going to get better as the year goes on towards the end. I mean, it's just what it is. You know, you got to think that he came out a little, a little slow. So for his season, so he's going to start. He already has started warming up. So, but yeah, man, I'm on the same page with you with Vladdy. I absolutely love Vladdy today. But
Yep.
overall, very, very tough game for me.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's keep it pushing, man. Next game we got the Miami Marlins. They are taking on they're taking on the Braves today. So let me get back to my DraftKings guys. So yeah, we got the Marlins taking on the Braves. See if I got this game. I'm surprised that I don't. All right, so we got the Marlins at a plus 200. We got the Braves at a minus 245. Another really hefty price tag here. We got a total of 8 in this game. Highly favored to the over at a minus 118. We got Edward Cabrera coming out for the Marlins, and we got Max Fried taking the mound for the Braves. I love the under. All right. I love the under here. I love the fact that it's favored to the over. I love the fact that we got Edward Cabrera coming out and he's being underestimated. I love the fact that now they finally announced it's free because last night when I did my book for the show, I had no pitcher starting for the Braves, but honestly, I didn't care. I like the under. And now Max Fried starting, I like the under even a little more. Um, and it's wrapped around Cabrera, honestly. Cabrera is starting to come to life. Okay. His K percent is rising every start. And honestly, this could be a good start for him. The Braves have a very high K percent versus right-handed pitching. They have a very low walk rate as well. I mean, both teams have solid pens also. I mean, and now the Braves, because like I said last night, I didn't have a starter. So now the Braves are bringing out Max Fried. It adds on to my excitement about this under, man. I'm also going to be looking at Cabrera's pitching outs to possibly go over today. I just want to see where they're at, just so I'm not shouting something crazy out. Give me 1 second. So he's at 14 and a half at a minus 185. That's exactly what I mean. So now we'll stay away from Edward Cabrera's pitching outs. They got his Ks at 5.5. Not necessarily loving that neither, but I do love the under 8.5 in this game today, man.
Yeah. Fun fact. Just saw the last 5 games between Miami and Atlanta have gone under the total. So that kind of
Ooh,
adds even a little bit more to that
talk
look.
to me.
Yeah, I know there are some big Cabrera guys. I'm not really one of. I think he walks too many guys. He labors in counts. He puts himself in spots where he's got to he's got to throw a strike, and then he gets hit hard. With that being said, I do like the underline in this game. I think Fried has a great game. So I looked at kind of all of his props, even his under walk props. I thought were pretty interesting to me. This Marlins lineup is just bad. They pretty much traded away most of the pieces that meant something. You mentioned I think the was it strikeouts yesterday for the Braves pitcher, right?
Yes,
And I remember
it
while
was
I was
Holmes.
watching that game, Yeah, Holmes, that's what it was. I remember watching it because I knew a bunch of guys were on his Ks. And the worst part is he got pulled right before Stowers, and Stowers is like a 35% K rate guy,
I know,
which is
bro.
just brutal, man. You
I,
know,
I
it's
was
just like
sick,
leave him
man.
in. Yeah, that's a tough one.
I was
But yeah, this
sick, bro.
this Braves lineup is heating up a little bit. You know, they kind of went into a little slump there, but you know, Ozuna, Olson, Riley, even Arcia has been hitting a little bit, and then of course they added Soler, who's an interesting leadoff hitter, by the way. But yeah, overall, I would probably look to play the Braves -1.5 here, or the Braves money line. You could even do like Cabrera's K's and Braves money line to get that reverse correlation factor to kind of get you nice odds. Um, but yeah, I'm not a huge Cabrera guy. I think he probably eventually figures it out, and he has been better of late. But he just puts too many guys on base for a power team like the Braves.
Yo, I agree with you. It's definitely a little worrisome, especially with the Braves lineup heating up. See, the one thing that really got me is you said it in the beginning, right? Is Cabrera's control. That is what always worries me about Cabrera, his control.
Yeah,
But when I seen the Braves walk rate, I mean against right-handed pitching, it is extremely low. The Braves simply do not walk against right-handed pitching. So
right.
he's okay there, and that was my one concern coming into this game about Cabrera is his control. I mean, he just can't find it, and with the Braves walk rate as low as he is, and I think Cabrera coming out here, if he gets a few Ks to start off his start, I think he's going to lock in.
Yeah.
So we'll see. But I'm glad we agree on the under on this one. I think it's a good look. I'm not necessarily opposed to taking the under in the first five, neither. That could be a good look, as
Hmm.
well. But I'm not too worried about full game under either because I do like both of these bullpens. The Marlins made, and I've been saying this for the last week or two, the Marlins have made some adjustments to that bullpen, and they have worked phenomenal. Their bullpen has really dialed in. So, and the Braves bullpen has kind of been good all year. So, I do think that there's a lot of value on the under in this game, especially with them favoring it so highly to the over.
Yeah, you could even, if you're worried about Cabrera, I think you could even look at like a Marlins team total under,
Right.
something like that too. Or again, if you're a parlay person, you could kind of jack up, take an alt under that's higher, and then parlay that with Cabrera K's or walks or something. I think we're probably looking at like a 5 to 7K game for Cabrera with 2 to 3 walks. I think that's pretty standard for him. But it is a good matchup for him in terms of strikeouts.
Yep. I like it. I like it, man. Definitely do. They got Max Fried. They got Max Fried at a 4.5 for his case.
It's pretty interesting.
Yeah,
Four and a half is pretty interesting.
I am trying to look up the Marlins K percent here. And I mean, I'm looking right now. I mean, Max Fried's career numbers against the Marlins roster. He's got 39 plate appearances, 15.4 K percent, which is low. He's got a very low walk percent. I mean, Cabrera got the same exact pitches, plate appearances at 39, and he has a 35.9 K percent, but it comes with a 12.8 walk percent. Uh, opponent batting average at a 206. I mean, his ex Woba is in the trash, where Max Fried's ex Woba is actually really solid. I mean, I like to see I like the under here. I do. I think we see a decent pitching matchup. And I think you hit a great one. I mean, I was thinking Cabrera's pitching outs. But man, I think you hit it on the nose with the K's. I think that you just simply, if you do want to go Cabrera route, just take them K's. I agree.
Yeah, I think even if you want to take, I think Freed K's are a pretty good price. I
I
mean,
mean, at a four
four
and
and
a
a half,
half, and they're not even charging
against a
us.
weak offense.
Yeah, and they're
That's
not
pretty
even
good.
charging us.
I almost like doing like 4+ Ks in Atlanta to win or something, or like an alt under or an alt team total for Miami. He's had 4+ Ks in 8 of his last 10, and he's had, let's see, so his last 10, he's had 8 of last 10, 4+ Ks. Head to head against Miami since 2022, he's had 4+ Ks in every game. So, you know, I kind of like that look too. That might be kind of one of my plays is taking some sort of alt under or alt Miami team total and then stacking that with Freed 4+ Ks.
I love it, man. I love it. I have no hitters in this game for you guys at all here. Um, all right. Let's keep it moving, man. We got the Milwaukee Brewers playing the Washington Nationals today. Um, see what we got in this game, guys. So we got the Brew Crew coming in at a -125. We got the Nationals at a +105. We got a total of 9 in this game, slightly favored to the under. Looks like we got Tobias Myers taking the mound for the Brew Crew, and we got that guy Michael Parker taking the mound for the Natties. The Nationals are home in this game. Uh, I mean, I'm on the Brewers here, bro. I'll back Myers at a -125. I think Myers is the better option here. Last game versus the Marlins, he only went 4 innings, but let's look at the other side real quick. Parker, he didn't even get out of the first inning in his last start. He gave up 5 earned runs, 3 base hits, 2 walks, all in the first inning. Brewers are absolutely crushing left-handed pitching in the last 30 days. Michael Parker is in for a nightmare today. I love the Brewers team total today. I think they absolutely ripped this guy. Um, I was talking about Michael Parker last week, and what happened? Same thing. He went out there and got absolutely torched. Um, and like I said, this Brewers lineup is just slugging the shit out of Southpaws. So, got to give me the Brewers team total in this one. Hopefully, the books are going to be slipping and give us a really good first 5 team total. But I highly doubt it. Yeah, it's 2.5 at plus money. I don't love it. I rather take the full game. So give me the Brewers team total in this one. We're going to take it over the 4.5 at a -115. And the Brewers on the money line is a really good price. So that's where I'm at for this one, man. I just think overall Myers is the better option. And the with the Brewers lineup slugging the way they are against lefties, I have to take a stab with them. I really do.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, if I have to pick a side, yeah, it's probably Milwaukee. Milwaukee's just the better team. I think both of these pitchers are just hittable, and so I'm actually looking. I probably look at the over here. Again, like if you're a parlay person, you can kind of alt over, along with something else as well. Another look for player props, I think Parker over hits allowed is always a look. It's probably at 5.5. But if you really believe he's going to get shelled today, I think over his hits allowed is probably a pretty good look.
Yeah, I like it
Uh,
a lot. So you got Parker sitting at you got him at a 5.5 at plus 100 even money.
oh, okay.
Yeah,
I like
not bad.
that. And again, you could do like an alt. On DraftKings, you could do like an alt over and then 5+ hits allowed or something like that. There's a lot of ways you can do it. Kind of
Yep.
squeeze value out of it. Another look I'm looking at. I'll probably be the only guy on this today. Andrew Monasterio under 1.5 HRR. I've been targeting these props all season long. Monasterio is primarily plays against lefties. And what I like about this is the books don't quite evaluate for pinch hit risk. And he's the sort of guy that he'll play, 2 or 3 at bats, until they bring in a righty, and then a lot of times they'll pull him on adjust. He could be a guy that only gets 2 or 3 at bats in the game, and he's
Right.
hitting 7th. So, getting his under 1.5 HRR at -120 is a pretty good price.
I love it, man. I love it, bro. It's definitely unique, man. I like that a lot. All right. Yeah, I don't really have no batters for this game, even though I think we should target Brewers batters here for sure. So let me look into it for 1 second and then we'll move on. But I feel like we gotta target a Brewer here just to, because they're crushing lefties.
Yeah.
Absolutely crushing lefties. So I mean, I really don't know. It's gotta be Contreras. It's gotta be Contreras for me. Uh who else has been hitting well on the Brewers?
I think Hoskins has been hitting pretty well, right?
Yeah, Hoskins is a monster, bro. He actually went yard yesterday too.
Yeah.
I like
Yeah, I
Hoskins.
saw
That's
that.
a great look, bro. That is a great look. Hoskins hits, runs, RBIs.
Yeah, there you go.
Love it.
It's a good look.
Yup.
Even like Churio, if you look at like his runs prop or his HRR, it could be an interesting look too. Just guy that gets on base, has speed, and if you're expecting scoring in this game, take the leadoff guy.
Yeah.
It's never a bad idea.
Love it, man. Love it. All right. Yeah, and actually check this out. Hoskins is a great look, man. He has a he has one at bat, one hit. It was a double. And he's got a 1.255 x woba. Yeah, dude, I like it, man. I like Hoskins here. Over 1,000 slugging, and that's just against Parker. So
Right.
I love it, bro. Love it. Love the Hoskins look. Good call. All right. Let's keep it pushing, man. Next game. What do we got next? What do we got next? We got I believe it's the Orioles playing the. Let me see. Let me get you back. Yep. Orioles playing the Guardians. So we got the Orioles coming in at a minus 130 in this game. It looks like the Guardians are at a plus 110. So the line is moving in favor of the Guardians because last night it was a plus 120. Obviously now plus 110. So it's moving in favor of the Guardians here. Uh, you got a total of 8 favored to the under. You got Corbin Burns taking the mound for the Orioles, and the Guardians are bringing out Gavin Williams. Low key, pretty good pitching matchup here, huh? We had a
Yep.
really good one yesterday as well between these two teams, man. Um, the Guardians money line is probably where I'm going. First five under is pretty tempting as well. Williams looked good in them starts versus the Tigers, bro. I mean, he got 17 Ks in 11 innings against them two starts versus the Tigers he had. They were excellent, bro. I know it's the Tigers, but still. I mean, he is facing a much tougher lineup today, but I think he can do good, bro. He's no scrub. Burns, he has been very solid, but he also has his work cut out for him today as well because the Guardians team, they limit Ks, they force walks, they run the bases well. I mean, their overall fundamentals of baseball, the Guardians play extremely well. They know how to work the count. Like I said, they limit Ks. I mean, this team at the plate is extremely tough for any pitcher. Does not matter who you are. The Guardians are a great lineup at the plate. They just play the fundamentals very well. Um, I do like the plus money for the Guardians at home today. But I think my better bet is probably going to be the under in the first five here. You're probably going to get a 3.5, is where you're going to have to probably take it at a decent price. Um, but yeah, that's where I'm at here. I would love to target a couple hitters in this game. I'm just a little tight. I don't know where. So we can get the first five under 4.5 at a minus 145. I like that a lot. I was expecting a 3.5 at like a minus 150, but a minus 4.5 at a minus 145. Sign me up. I like it, man. PvP, what you got?
Yeah, actually, I don't have much for this game. I'm with you. We got a couple good pitchers on the mound. I think Williams under walks, if it's if it's reasonable, is worth a look. Baltimore just doesn't walk a lot. Kind of like your classic young team. They're looking to hit the ball. They're not looking to draw deep counts and walk. Um, yeah, I mean, the Nerfy could be worth a look as well, if you're into
You're
that
getting
sort of thing.
you're getting plus money with Williams walks to go under one and a
Under
half is
one,
plus 105.
let me see what the projections say about that. I kind of like that.
I mean, I like it as well. I'll be right back, guys. Hold on, my fault. Yeah, I like it as well, bro.
Yeah, I think honestly, Williams props altogether. Even though his hits allowed is only at 4.5, but I think it's worth a look against it. A Baltimore team that hasn't been as hot as we're used to seeing them. But yeah, overall, I think it's probably an under, or I'm probably kind of staying away from this game. If you can get Stephen Kwan under, it's a tough matchup today, but if you can get him under, oh no, it's too juiced. So his under a hitter strikeout is minus 160 is just too much juice for me against a good pitcher. But he's always worth a look. Sometimes the books really mess up on him. He'll drop like a minus 135, and he's just a guy that strikes out like 6% of the time or something crazy. So
Yeah, absolutely. And he was on fire to start the year and kind of fell
yeah.
off. I mean, I'm looking at Burns' numbers right now, man, against this Guardians lineup, man. He's got really good numbers, bro.
Hmm.
I mean, he's got 40 plate appearances with a 30% K rate, really low walk rate of 5. He's got an opponent batting average of 211 and an xWOBA of 225. I mean, Burns' numbers are fantastic, bro. Um, all right. I mean, they got him at a 5.5 at plus 105, but I'm not risking it with this Guardians team. I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm
They're
just
just a
not.
team. They just don't strike out enough.
Right. I'm just not doing it. All right. Let's keep it pushing, man. We got the Kansas City Royals taking on the Detroit Tigers today. It looks like we got the. Wow, I ain't got this game either. I gotta get better at doing these banners. I think it's because I do them early the day before, and a lot of the
Yeah.
games aren't on the slate yet.
Right.
So I got to
I think it's
start doing.
Alex Faedo.
Yeah, I got to start doing my banners. I got to start doing my banners the next morning instead of at night. All right, so we got so Royals and Tigers. You said you got Fado coming out.
Yep. Alex Faedo for Detroit.
All right, so we got the Royals at a minus 135. We got the Tigers at a plus 114 at home, bringing out Fado. Royals on the road, bringing out Waka. We got a total of 8.5, slightly favored to the under. I mean, give me the Royals here at a minus 135. I'll take it, bro. I'll back Waka here. Why not? Waka has been a good arm for the Royals. The Royals have won 4 of his last 5 starts. KC's lineup is just playing amazing baseball. I mean, this team can get on base, they can run the bases. I mean, bro, this Kansas City Royals team, when they're on, they are on. Like, I love everything about this team, bro. And we're getting them at a minus 135. I'll take a stab with that all day. Um, Even though Waka's numbers against the Tigers are not good at all. So they do have a chance. They do have a chance to come in here and maybe get hit a little bit here. I'm not expecting. I'm not expecting Waka to come out of this game unscathed. Like he's going to give up a few runs. I just think the Tigers are not going to have the offense to keep up with the Royals in this game. Either way, man. I'm backing the Royals at this price. There's just no way around it for me. So give me the Royals here on the money line. We're getting them at a really good price. And like I said, Waka, he has not been terrible, but I can't ignore the Tigers. offense against Waka. They hit him well. And I'm trying to look at some lefties here, man, for the Tigers that could possibly do some damage to him. Um, I mean, Peralta is looking good. He has good numbers. Um, Let me see. I mean, not per. Why I say Peralta? Fucking Rogers, because Peralta's on top of him. Rogers, he is looking. He's slugging at 1,200. He's got one home run against him, two singles, at five at bats, and zero strikeouts, and he's slugging at 1,200. So I love Jake Rogers today. You could look at Keith as well, but Jake Rogers is going to be my go-to in this one. And like I said, I like the Royals at this price, PvP.
Yeah, man, I'm with you. I'm all over the Royals in this one. Walk has been great. Looks like Faedo's been like a swing guy. Again, not a particularly good pitcher, but it looks like his last appearance, he only threw 29 pitches. So it looks like it's probably going to be a bullpen type of game for Detroit. Detroit's bullpen isn't particularly great. And again, I think Walker's just been really solid. A guy that not a big K rate guy, guy that just induces weak contact, can kind of get quick outs, pitch pretty deep in the game. And this Royals offense behind Bobby Witt has just been pretty good lately. So I'm going to go ahead and back the Royals at a pretty nice price in this one.
Really good price today for the Royals, man. I'm not even going to let it scare me off, neither. I mean, I just really like the price here. Another guy that I have to bring up, man, for the Tigers. I know we're on the Royals, but you guys can kind of already take your guess. We're not going to get too many good numbers for the Royals, but you already know who I'm going to be backing on the Royals, bro. I mean, you could back Bobby Witt. Dude, I got to see where Pasquino's at because he
He's
has
been
been an
hot.
bro. He's been a savage, and I've been on his hits, runs, and RBIs all year long, bro. And I swear, they cashed 9 out of 10 times for me. Like, so when it comes to a side, I think we can take props in this game. I do. Despite the pitching matchup, I think we're going to see runs. I do. So, all right. I love Javier Baez. I like Jake. I like Jake Rogers and Pasquino hits, runs, and RBIs is where I'm going to go in this game. I do like props in this one, man.
Yeah, I think Bobby Witt always worth a look. I will say, I think we could get a nice out. I know the BBP matchup has been great with Walker in the past, but I think under 5.5 hits allowed is worth a look.
Okay.
It'll probably be sweaty. So if you're not into that sort of thing, he's probably going to give up 4+. Other than that, I think, yeah, I'm just backing the Royals in this one.
Yeah, it's too good of a price. I'm with you.
Yep.
All right. Next game we got, people. Looks like we got the Chicago White Sox playing the Minnesota Twins. So we got the White Sox coming in at a plus 240. All right. And we got the Twins coming in at a minus 298. We got a total of 9 here, highly favored to the under. We got Chris Flexen taking the mound for the White Sox, and we got the Twins bringing out Simeon Woods Richardson. Obviously, Twins are at home here, humongous favorite. You guys know we've been backing the White Sox a lot. The White Sox almost broke Flexen's curse in his last start. They almost broke it, bro. They gave up a fucking 4-run lead. So Flexen pitched last start, right? His last start, it was versus the Royals. White Sox go up 5-0, bro. With Flexen pitching, they go up 5-0. It's looking bright, right? Everything, man, looking good. Flexen's about to break that humongous losing streak that he's on right now. And what did the White Sox do? They do what the White Sox do best. They shit the bed. They gave up runs. Flexen lost the start. They lost the game in general. So Flexen still carries on that humongous losing record. You know, the White Sox has not won a start that in a flexing start since May 8th.
That's wild.
Bro, like what? Uh, so definitely cursed here. White Sox. I mean, I don't know what to do anymore with these guys. They have not. I don't. Woods Richardson just he's the better option. Okay, that's just all there is to it. Is he a minus 300? Fuck no, no, he's not. But I mean, you got to weigh out your chances here, man. I think you leave this game alone personally. I think you definitely dig into props in this one for the Twins. Find some Twins batters. Take some props in this one. But we're not putting the Twins money line in a parlay today. And you guys already know me that been in plug talk enough. We don't lay runs and odds like this. -1.5 and a -142. Very hard way to make a living in sports betting. We just don't. You can't do that really much, man. It's very hard to do. Even though I do think the Twins will cover the run line here, I just there's no value at all. Uh, so way for me to go in this one is maybe the Twins team total or Twins player props. First guy that comes to mind against Chris Flexen, man, is Buxton. I mean, Buxton's numbers are phenomenal. He has he has 11 at bats, 8 hits, 2 singles, 4 doubles, 2 home runs, only 1 strikeout. He's slugging over 1,600. He's got a batting average of 727 and an on base percentage of 750. Bro, Buxton probably has the prettiest numbers on the entire board today. So I absolutely love Brian Buxton today for this Twins lineup. Uh, do not be surprised if he don't go yard today. 100% taking Buxton's hits, runs, RBIs. I'm going to take the latter on Buxton. I'm going to take his hits, runs, RBIs. I'm going to take his total bases, and I'm going to take him for a home run. That's probably the best batter on the board today, in my opinion. All right, PvP, what you got?
Yeah. The White Sox are the worst team in baseball, so I rarely back them. I also think Chris Flexen's garbage. He's just an arm, man. He's just getting him innings. That's all it comes down to. If you look at his underlying stats, he doesn't generate whiffs. He gives up relatively hard contact. His X slug and XBA are really high. He doesn't strike people out. He still walks like a league average amount. I just can't get behind him in any way. So I think Buxton, that was my guy too. I think he's a great look here. I think taking, Woods Richardson's interesting. Like sometimes he looks great and he's dominant, and then other times he just gets shelled. So
Yep.
I don't love backing the high variance guys unless there's a ton of value. So again, I don't want to lay -285 for a guy that could even get shelled against a White Sox team that's pretty bad. So I'm probably looking Buxton. Something else I think that's pretty interesting is taking Luis Robert under 1.5 hitter strikeouts. Woods Richardson's not a big K guy. He's only like a 20% strikeout pitcher, not particularly good at all. Robert definitely has a lot of swing and miss in this game, but I think we're getting a pretty nice price at -125 under 1.5 strikeouts.
I love that, bro. I mean, he's even got a small sample size, but his career numbers against the uh, against the White Sox are disgusting. The K percent, it's only at a 10.5. I'll tell you right
Yeah.
now exactly what Robert's numbers are against Flexen. I'll tell you right now what they are. So actually, no, I won't. They don't have him on here, so he's probably never faced them yet.
Oh,
Uh,
Richardson, yeah, against Richardson.
yeah,
Yeah, it looks
yep,
like he
against
hasn't seen him
Richardson.
yet.
Yep. So, all right. Uh, I like that look though, man. I like that look. All right. Cool, cool, cool. All right, let's keep it moving. Next game we got, it looks like it is going to be the Tampa Bay Rays. They are taking on who are they playing? The Houston Astros.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, we got a good one here. So we got the Rays at a +140 today. We got the Houston Astros at a -162. We have a total of 8.5 here. It's slightly favored to the under. We got Hunter Biggie, uh, Biggio or Biggie. How do you say his name again?
I don't know. Baj? I don't know. I have no idea, man.
Dude, I can hear it in my head. I just can't say it. Anyway, we got Spencer Arrighetti coming out on the other side. We'll just call him Hunter. So we got Spencer Arrighetti coming out on the other side for the Houston Astros in this one. We got a total of 8.5 favorite to the under. Like I said, the Astros are home at a good price at a -62. A bit too rich for my blood, but nonetheless, for the circumstances, I do like the Astros today. Aaron Getty pitches much better at Minute Maid Park than he does on the road. I mean, he's got a difference between 2 runs in his ERA from his home starts to his road starts. Um, and on top of it, when he's at Minute Maid, his K rate goes way up. He strikes guys out a lot more when he's at home. I'm expecting the Astros to answer after yesterday. I truly am. I'm expecting them to come out with a statement and answer what the Rays did to them yesterday. Singleton started the game off for them nice, sent a home run out, and then everything fell apart. Every everything fell apart. I'm expecting the Astros to answer today. Is it a game I'm running to the window to bet? Absolutely not. I'm probably not going to have a penny on it. But I lean Astros here to answer back against the Rays.
Yeah, man, I'm in the same boat. I think this is probably a stay away for me. I just don't know enough yet about Hunter. Arrigetti's like, I think he's been overperforming a little bit, but you're right, he is better at home. I'm always looking. There's always a part of me that wants to look to fade his Ks, but this Tampa Bay team just strikes out a ton. Watching them against Blanco yesterday was infuriating. You even knew what he was going to throw, and they were still swinging at it outside the zone. You're like, my God. So
Yep.
yeah, this game's probably a stay away for me.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a very tough game. I don't even necessarily have props in it neither. All right. So next game we got the Boston Red Sox taking on the Rangers. So in this game, it looks like we got the Red Sox at a +105. We got the Rangers at a -125. We got a total of 8. Slightly favored to the under here. We got Nick Pivetta taking the mound for the Red Sox. The Texas Rangers are bringing out Nathan Eovaldi. This was a tough one for me, man. Pavetta made us a lot of money this year. Okay. We made a bag off Pavetta in the last, I don't know, few starts, either by fading him or tailing him. We just been on the right side every time with Pavetta. We know he does his best work on the road, right? He does. But he looked great in Fenway versus the Mariners, bro. He really did. That gives me hope. Now he's starting to look really good at Fenway as well, where we used to only back Pivetta on the road. Now he's starting to look good at Fenway too. Um, Pivetta might be becoming a problem. And I don't want to underestimate him right now. I don't. Evaldi, he's been hit or miss. The Red Sox lineup is top 4 in OPS. They're number 1 in the league in ISO versus right-handed pitching in the last 30 days. This Red Sox team is absolutely smashing right-handed pitching right now. We are getting a phenomenal price on the Red Sox today at a +105 with Pavetta, who looks to be in good form. He does his best work on the road. Evaldi is looking to be in a pretty bad spot today. I was on the Rangers yesterday. It was one of my biggest VIP plays yesterday. The line movement told me everything on that game. Uh, that's what I was waiting for to release the play yesterday. It's all in my write up. Soon as I seen the money coming in or the line moving with the money coming in on the Red Sox yesterday, I knew the Rangers were going to win that game. And that's why it was one of our biggest VIP plays yesterday. Uh, but today I have to take the Red Sox here to answer back. Like I said, they're absolutely crushing right-handed pitching. Evaldi's been hit or miss in my book. I love what I'm seeing from Pavetta right now. I gotta rock with the White Sox. I mean, with the Red Sox here, man.
Yeah, I think I'm right with you. I think Pavetta's really kind of coming into his own. I think Eovaldi has also been really good. So actually, the play I'm looking at here is I already locked it in. Is the no run first inning,
Mm.
kind of from a plus EV angle as well. I ended up getting it at minus 122 at FanDuel, and it's minus 150 on DraftKings, and minus 140 or worse on other books. So was happy to lock that in there. Again, I think these pitchers are both rounding in the firm. If I got to pick a side, I think it's going to be the Red Sox at plus money. The bats have been hot. Um, at least from a no run first inning perspective, I love that they're not in Fenway for this. But I think Eovaldi's been solid too. But like you said, he can get hit around. And so if we can get a good inning from or a good outing from Pavetta, I think Eovaldi can be solid, but still get knocked around a little bit. And I'm expecting kind of a lower scoring game in this one.
Yeah, and another thing that I really like, I mean, you brought up some really good points for that Nerfy. I love it. I'm right there with you. That is a really solid look. Um, Another thing that I like about backing the Red Sox today is the public is going to be scared of betting the Red Sox today. They're actually going to be sinking money probably into the Rangers. I mean, we're already seeing it. The Red Sox opened up as a plus 110, plus 115 underdog. They're already down to a plus 105. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And I mean, so the public was all over the Red Sox yesterday. Now they're going to jump off of them and they're going to get smacked in the face again. Because I don't know, man. I just like this series. I think I'm seeing it well. I'm going to be back in the Red Sox here, and I love the Nerfy that you gave. I ain't got no hitters for you guys in this game neither because I'm just too questionable with the pitching situation in this game. Too many question marks for me. All right. Next game we got the Dodgers. They are going to be taking on the Mariners. I mean the Athletics. I apologize. The Athletics today. Let's see what we got, man. We have the Dodgers. Great price. We've been getting Dodgers really good prices lately. We got the Dodgers at a minus 148. We got the Athletics at a plus 124 at home. It looks like oh my bad, my book just froze. My fault, guys. It's because the Giants and Reds game started. Um, yo, why do you got anything that you want to give exclusively on the play on the Giants game while we're here?
what's that? Sorry.
Do you want to give anything on the Giants play since it's live right now?
Let's see. Let's pull it up here.
I'm probably going to give Robbie Ray's case.
Yeah, I think that's definitely worth a look here as
All right,
well.
perfect.
Yep, looks like he's got one already. Yeah, one in the first.
Does he? He's got one already. Damn. All right. All right, let's keep it pushing, man. Uh Next game we got the oh my bad, my DraftKings is tripping right now. We know we got the Dodgers game. I just got to get the lines back up. All right, so we got the Dodgers at a minus 148. We got the Athletics at a plus 124. We got a total of 8.5 here. It's highly favored to the over at a minus 120. Um, Yeah, man, we got River Ryan coming out for the Dodgers today, and we got Beto or Bido, however you say his name, Beto coming out for the Athletics. I mean, it's big A's for me, man. It's big A's for me. I mean, I'm tired. I'm tired of telling everyone about this team. They're just playing good baseball right now. We're getting a plus 1.5 at a minus 135. Like that is extreme value to me. It's not an easy game to get a handle on. It's not. I mean, because we have so many question marks in this game. I know River Ryan is the Dodgers' number 4 prospect. Okay, I know that. But seriously, man, the A's are hitting the ball extremely well, right? I mean, I don't know, guys. I got to back the A's here. This is going to be it for me. I mean, Beto, he was awful in his last start, but overall, he hasn't been bad. Overall, terrible in his last start. So he's looking for a bounce back today. Do I think the Dodgers are the best place for him to get it? No, definitely not. But I still don't want to underestimate the A's bats, man. So hopefully the books gave us a good price on the A's team total because that's where we're going to go. We're just going to keep riding the A's team total until it doesn't cash us anymore. So give me the A's here. We're going to go with the over 3.5 at a -120 tonight.
Yeah, man, I'm with you. I think it's A's or nothing. I backed the Dodgers yesterday, but again, I think River Ryan's a pretty good prospect, but I think he's probably going to go through his bumps. And what better way to do that, against a really hot A's lineup? So I think you either, like you said, you play the team total, or you sprinkle on the money line, and then I think that's where the value is.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I like it, man. And that's exactly where I'm at here. I just love the value that we've been getting on the A's, man. All right. Perfect, man. Let me see. Did I miss anything? Yep. We got the A's. We got the Angels. We got the Angels and the Mets, guys. We got the Angels and the Mets. We got the Mets coming in at a -148 today. We got the Angels at a +124. We got a total of 9.5. Locked up on both sides at -110. We got Jose Quintana taking the mound for the Mets. We got Griffin Cannon taking the mound for the Angels. I love, love, love the over in this spot today, man. This might be a VIP play, possibly. Canning has been very hit and miss, and I'm not necessarily trying to back back cannon here, or the Angels. The only way the Angels can win is by putting up runs because I know the Mets offense is going to come out here and put up runs today. Because I mean they got Canning out here, and the Mets offense has not been terrible. I've been telling you guys about Quintana. He has the worst expected numbers in the entire MLB. Okay. He is going to drop like a rock off a cliff any game. This could very well be it. So I like the Angels to put up a couple runs today. Quintana is not going to walk out of this game unscathed. The Angels, if they can give us three, maybe, 3, 4 runs, this game is going over. I think the Mets put up 6 alone. So I like the Mets team total here. I like the Angels and the Mets to go over. Um, there's a couple batters I like in this game. Obviously, I think we should target a couple of them. Um, I like Pilar again. I'll run back Pilar here. And then I mean, on the Mets, I'll go to some of your power hitters, man. Go to like the Pete Alonso and guys like that. Lindor's not a bad look, but definitely love the Mets here. I love the Mets team total, and I love the over full game here at 9.5.
Yeah, I think I'm with you on that. I'm not picking a side here. Um, Quintana is a regression waiting to happen. I'm just
Yes,
wondering when it's going to happen. I mean, the underlying stats are brutal. He
that's what I mean,
continues to
man.
kind
His
of,
expected numbers are just
yeah,
awful.
awful. And then Canning's just been bad. He's just been bad all year. So I think the best thing you could do is look at the over. I'm definitely not going to lay -148 with New York because I could see them both getting battered around a little bit. One play I am on today is I took Francisco Lindor under a half a walk. Um, he's been under this mark in 9 of his last 10 games, and he's only walked once in his last 44 at bats. So you can get
Mm.
that at minus 125. So I kind of like that look today.
Love it, man. Love it, bro. All right. Let's keep it pushing, man. We're almost done, guys. So we got the Rockies taking on the Padres here. So we got the Rockies coming in at a let me see. We got the Rockies coming in at a plus 180. We got the Padres at a minus 218. We got a total of 8 in this game. It's favored to the under at a minus 115. We got Quantrill coming out for the Rockies, and we got Waldron coming out for the Padres. I'm kind of getting to like Matt Waldron a little bit here. Do I like this price with the Padres at home? No, I don't. Do they play good at Petco? Yes. Waldron, I like them. Yes. This is just a hefty, hefty price. And I don't know if I necessarily want to even take the run line at plus 100 here. Padres been a good bet recently and simply playing well over the last few weeks. I mean, uh, I really like the pickups that this Padres team made to their bullpen. Bro, it's going to help them a lot moving forward. They really did pick up some good guys for their bullpen. I'm not backing Quantrill after what I seen last start versus the Angels. I refuse, bro. I refuse to do it. And he just struggles on the road immensely. So if we can find a way to fade Quantrill here, I think that's the best way. Maybe Quantrill's earn runs to go over. Maybe you take the Padres team total. Any way to find value in this game by fading Quantrill is the way to go. Um, I mean I like the Padres here to win this game on the run line, but I don't think it's worth it at a plus 100. So just give me Machado in this one. I'm going to take Machado, and I'm also going to take Quantrill's. Uh, let me see. Quantrill's earn runs to go over the 2.5 at a minus 110.
Yeah, man, I'm with you on that. I think fading Quantrill is the way to go here. I'd probably look at his earn runs too in his last three away starts. He's given up 5, 5, and 7, and against bad offenses, White Sox, Reds, and the Angels. So he gets a good offense today. Um, I think that's a way to go. Another way you could look to pivot if you do like San Diego today, you take kind of San Diego money line, and then you could take like Waldron diluted Ks. Colorado, especially on the road, is just like a dream matchup for strikeouts. So you can look there. Those would be my two preferred plays.
I love it, bro. I love them both. Love them both on that one. Um, I gotta write that down. All right, I love it, man. All right, let's keep it moving, man. We got the looks like we have the Philadelphia Phillies playing the Seattle Mariners. It looks like the Philadelphia Phillies are going to be bringing out Zach Wheeler today, and it looks like the Mariners are going to bring in out Logan Gilbert Grape. So we got the Phillies and Wheeler at a minus 115 on the road. We got the Mariners and Gilbert at a minus 105. We got a total of 7, slightly favored to the over here. I mean, this is a good pitching matchup. I'm not going to sit here and try to crack on either one of these guys. Both pitchers are absolutely amazing, but here's another coincidence. It's obviously a coincidence. Both pitchers are actually coming off of their worst start of the season in their last starts. Both of them are coming off of one of their worst starts. I think Wheeler in his career, to be honest with you, in that last start, it was fucking terrible. Gilbert was terrible as well. Gilbert does his best work at home, where Wheeler does his best work at home. So Gilbert has the advantage in starting pitching, in my opinion, because Wheeler struggles on the road. Gilbert pitches his best at home. And a game like this, every little edge matters. I'm giving the Mariners the advantage in the bullpen, even though the Phillies bullpen has really stepped up. And honestly, right now, the Mariners lineup is starting to heat up. I got to give the Mariners the advantage there as well. The line is already moving fast. I mean, last night I caught the Mariners at a plus 115 on the money line. We now got them at a minus 105. So I love the Mariners in this situation today. I like Gilbert to come out here and give us a solid 6 innings. So give me his pitching outs if they're not too ridiculous. Uh, and yeah, man, I'm going to be back in the Mariners. I've been saying it about this Mariners team. If this Mariners team, if this Mariners team can get their lineup together, they will actually be a good team. They just need to get that lineup consistently going. So, you got to give me the Mariners in this situation. I loved them last night at plus money, but I'll take the minus 105 as well.
Yeah, yeah. Gilbert at home's a tough guy to fade. I will say I'm still mad at Gilbert because I had his last start. I had a parlay of Gilbert under 1.5 walks and 5+ Ks, and he had four, and then he didn't get that obvious third strike call. I don't know if you remember seeing that or not. Obvious to the point where he was like, him and the catcher were both like, even the announcers were like, that was a missed call. And then he just got blown up after that. So I ended up losing the bet on that 1K short. But I think this is a great spot. I like using Gilbert's under walks as a parlay piece. I think that's kind of made me money all year. And you can get a pretty good price on that at DraftKings. Obviously, Philly is a team that does walk, but Gilbert's just so solid, especially at home. I think it's probably Mariners, or I'm staying away. At least from a side perspective, I think the total is probably too low, especially given how these two pitchers can get blown up at times. I do think the Nerfy could be worth a look here, but I'm guessing it's got a lot of juice on it, so that might be a stay away. One thing that I did lock in just as a plus EV bet was Zach Wheeler under 1.5 walks. You can get that at plus 150 at Bet365. When we're talking about like the walk market, there's a lot of books that don't offer that, but Caesars is actually one of the sharpest books when it comes to walks, and they had that at plus 116. So just a really good value. Again, I'm expecting he probably does walk too, but the value alone made me kind of jump all over that.
I love it, man. I was going to give out Josh Rojas, but I'm not. I want to leave batters alone in this one. I don't
Yeah.
think the Nerfy's terrible, but it's just way out there. So,
Yep.
all right. Uh, let's move to the last game on the board, man. We got the Cardinals playing the Cubs. We got the Cardinals. Good Sunday night baseball game for sure. I think this is a great Sunday night baseball game. Cardinals at plus 124. The Cubs at a minus 148. We're at Wrigley. We got a total of 9, slightly favored to the under here. We got Mikolas coming out for the Cardinals, and we got Justin Steele coming out for the Cubs at Wrigley. So Justin Steele is supporting like a 3 something ERA, where Mikolas got to be around the 5 mark. I like the Cubs here. I don't necessarily like. I'm not huge on Justin Steele as like a personal thing, but I mean, I can't I can't deny Justin Steele has come back to being one of the best starters in this rotation, and I think he's going to find a way to bounce back after last start, man. I mean, Steele's had so much. He has so many good starts against the Cardinals, man. I mean, you just go look at his numbers, like they're right there on screen. He has to. I mean, actually, no, they're not. I'll put them on screen though. Uh, so Steele's numbers are actually not terrible against the Cardinals. Well, actually, this one they are, but recently, all right, I'll say recently, his numbers are not bad against the Cardinals. I could say that at least, because he has been looking really good against them. St. Louis has been one of the worst teams in baseball against lefties all year long. All year long, it's no surprise. I mean, this Cardinals team they struggle against lefties. Mikolas. I'm I'm very, very iffy backing Mikolas ever. I do think this is a cup spot. I love this Sunday night baseball game. I think you can find a lot of value in this game. I think it's going to be a fun one. I don't think the over is out of the question at all. But it's Cubs team total for me. I think they really run up the score, and it's going to be a bunch of Cardinals. I mean, a bunch of Cubs batters for me as well.
Yeah, man, I'm in the same boat. I think this is a pretty good spot for the Cubs. The only thing I'm looking from Mikolas is I like taking his under walks as a parlay piece. Um, as much as he can get batted around at times, he's still a pretty good control pitcher. So I do like that. Yeah, the Cardinals offense has been heating up a little bit, but again, not particularly good against left-handed pitching. Goldschmidt has been awful this year. Um, just watching him is painful. He's striking, I think, at a career high rate. Like it's just not good. Meanwhile, the Cubs have, I feel like the Cubs are always solid offensively. They're never great. They're never bad. They're just always solid. Um, the wind is, I think, blowing out tonight in Wrigley, which matters. I don't think it's
Oh, it
crazy,
matters a
but I think
lot.
it's like, yeah, 8 mile per hour winds, which isn't crazy. But again, in Wrigley, it really matters. So um, could be some nice looks for maybe some home run props, especially against Michaelis.
Yep. And I'm calling a home run hitter out right now for the Cubs. His name is Pete Crow Armstrong.
Ooh,
He will take Mikolas Yard again. Two at bats, two home runs already. I mean, he has not seen Mikolas yet and not hit a home run against him. I think he keeps it up tonight. I think that's probably going through Armstrong's head as well. He's like, man, let's see how long I could go without, actually seeing him and getting a home run. So we'll see what happens. But I do like Pete Crow Armstrong tonight to either hit runs, RBIs. I'm taking this home run personally because I think when you have only two plate appearances, right? Two at bats, and both of them were a bomb off of one pitcher, you're kind of going into the game thinking about that a little bit. Like, let's see how long I could take this. So he's probably going to be coming out here and swinging for the fences. So I like Pete Crow Armstrong today. I think he goes yard against Mikolas again. It would just be a really cool story if he does. So I love him. If you really want to look at other guys, like on a serious note, for like hits, runs, RBIs that really might like do the necessary hits that are needed. Probably Nico Horner against Mikolas here. It is a righty on righty, but I love his numbers. So it's going to be Horner. Hap is probably going to get struck out. Mikolas strikes Hap out all the time. So all right. That's it. So this part of the show, PvP, I think we killed it on the slate today. If you want, can you give? We got 237 people in here. Shout out to all y'all. Do you have a best bet of the day for the card?
yeah. I'm gonna go with for best bet of the day. I'm gonna go with Freed 4+ Ks and Atlanta money line.
Love it, dude. Love it. Love it. All right. I'm going to give you guys. We are going Buxton, baby. We're going Buxton, man. I'm going to run the ladder on Buxton today. I think we have a really good opportunity with Buxton here. We know his bat's been getting hot in the last month or so. I definitely like Buxton to come out here and get a hold of it, man. I think we should. I'm taking his home run. But I don't think we should be scared of his. I don't think we should be scared of his hits, runs, RBIs, anything like that. So my best bet is actually going to be uh, Matt Wallner and Byron Buxton on DK double chance home run at a plus 125. That's going to be my best bet that either one of them two go yard. But Buxton is absolutely one of my favorite batters today, and that's my best bet. All right.
Love it, man.
Uh, yeah, man. We did good, man. We killed the slate today. Sorry it took a while, but I mean we were into it. Great show today, man. Uh PvP, I really appreciate you coming on, man. I enjoyed talking the slate with you today. I hope you come on again. Can you tell everyone what kind of service you have, how much, where they can find you, and how they can sign up?
Yeah, man. So you can find me at PVB Bets on Twitter. Would always, always appreciate followers on there. Like I said, I try to get out at least one free play a day. I also cap for a couple of paid books. The first one is Cook the Books. I believe the premium price is 50 a month, but there is a 7-day free trial if you want to try that out. And the link is in my Twitter description. I also cap for the Diamond Vault, which is $15 a month, and you can find that in my bio as well. So, of course, appreciate any followers, anyone that's interested in kind of more of my plays and analysis can always check me out there.
Absolutely awesome, man. Love to hear it, man. And again, I really appreciate you coming on and talking the slate with me, bro. I hope you enjoyed the show. I did. You guys already know where to find me. TheOutletSV.com. I got an article on the Blue Jays game today over there. If you guys want to go check it out. Um, we did extremely well in VIP again last night. We've been hot. I told you guys I'm gonna keep the offer on the table until tomorrow. You guys got yeah, I'm giving my VIP away for $10, right? For a month, which is insane. $10 for a month. The best part about it is too, if you're a good person like me, you will get to bring a friend for 2 weeks. So with your purchase of only $10, you not only get a month of my VIP plays, but you can give a 2 week subscription away to one of your friends for free. And he can join or she can join the VIP as well for 2 weeks for free. So if you guys are interested, you know how to get a hold of me. DM me on Twitter. You can hit me up on YouTube, uh, anywhere. It does not matter. You can hit me up. I have a free Discord as well. You guys can join. Everything is on the outletsv.com. If you do want that $10 promo, you have to DM me though. I don't have a pay link for that because it's exclusive for the chat. Um, but yeah, man, love doing Plug Talk, bro. We're here every single day. PvP, it's been an absolute pleasure doing the show with you today, bro. I appreciate you coming on. I appreciate all the listeners, guys. Please go to theoutletsv.com or go to YouTube. It's the outlet underscore SV. And please subscribe to my YouTube, man. I'm trying to blow this channel up so I could get more people on. Also, PvP, if you're interested in doing videos or short videos, I got positions open, bro, for the channel. I'm trying to grow a sports network more than just sports. We're going to do sports media in general and sports betting videos. And I need more content creators. So I'm just going to leave that out there. You're
Cool.
more than welcome to, we can discuss further, or anyone listening who's a content creator, get a hold of me. I'm trying to build the outlet up, man. All right. Thanks again, guys, for watching Plug Talk. This was a great show. PvP, shout out to you, bro. Love the plays today. I think we're going to make a lot of money. I think we made a lot of people money today. Shout out to the 200 and some people listening. Appreciate all you guys. We'll be here again tomorrow at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. PvP, until next time. Hope we'll see you again soon, man. This is Plug Talk. Hope you guys have a good rest of the day, and let's make tonight a winning one, guys.
Appreciate it, man.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you for coming on, man.